There's a place in my heart just for you. It's a special kind of place, and it's made just for you. So come take up that place in my heart, and my heart will become your heart too. I reckon I've sung that song all over the world, but the way it was birthed. I had a dear friend. He was dying. I knew his days were short. I went to say goodbye to him, and I said, Don, I'm going to miss you. And he was almost in a coma. He focused on me, and he broke out into this huge smile. He said, you're not going to miss me. I said, Don, you're not going to come back and visit me, are you? And he really laughed. He said, where I'm going, I won't want to come back because I've seen something. Death cannot separate us. We've spoken life into each other. So therefore, in his last words, there will always be a place in my heart just for you. I was so grabbed, seized by those words that I think from Northern High Point all the way to Sophia, I cried all the way home. And I wrote that little chorus. Stuck with me. So years later, when we were able to purchase 50 acres of land that people said, what you going to call it? I said, that's simple. We're going to call it a place for the heart. And it really is a place for the heart. But how it became that was, it used up all the money we had. 9 months, like having a baby. We prayed in $76,800. And we spent all we had. I said, Lord, what are we going to do now? I don't have any money to do anything. And I was directed one night to a Reader's Digest story of Mother Teresa. She wanted to have a school. So what did she do? She went and picked up a stick. She didn't go looking for buildings. She just got a stick. And she went out in the streets of Calcutta and she began to scratch letters of the alphabet in an old clay street. Children came by and, what you doing, old lady? Can't you see I'm having school? And soon hundreds of kids lined up on a hill, and every day, a stick, clay street, school. A wealthy man came by one day and saw the scene and gave her a building. Today it's a school. But the moral of the story, Mother Teresa said, is if you wait till you get what you think you need, you'll never do ministry, but you use whatever you have in hand. And so it was, with the 50 acres and no money, and a donation of $10 worth of sausage, we did a men's retreat with 43 men. During that retreat, we took some prayer walks. I said, guys, just go out and talk to God and tell me what you see. One man came and said that he saw that old cornfield out here filled with briars as a place of recreation. Each spring we do a men's retreat. We still do that. Except now it's hundreds of men in a 40 by 100 tent. There's a big area down there for a garden. It's my love, and a place that we use for ministry to teach all the parables that Jesus taught with gardens and soil and seed. And one man saw the little area down in the bottom where a little tiny stream went through as a lake. Today it's an almost 3-acre lake. Some saw buildings. Some saw cabins. We got 2 cabins where we can sleep 32 people for retreats and camps, and the 18-inch journey, the distance between your head and your heart, with a school with kids coming from all over the world. On top of the hill, being from the South, we call that the big house. That's where our office is. That's where we feed people. If I had waited till we had all those buildings to do ministry, we'd have never done ministry. But like Mother Teresa, we just took what we had in hand, a piece of land. And today, this is a place in God's heart just for you. It's a special kind of place, and God made it for me and you. So come take up a place in His heart, so that His heart and our heart could become your heart too.